People think that you are Mr. Spock, Leonard. We have seen you do a lot of different roles, hosting In Search Of, and do a lot of other dramatic Mission Impossible for a while. But Mr. Spock, I think we think of you as that stoic, very almost asexual thing, and that must bug the hell out of you.
Watch out before he kisses you.
Right. Do you like that character?
Sure, he's a great friend of mine.
Yeah?
Sure. How many people do you know that have alien friends? Or how many alien friends do you have? I have one.
Have you ever wanted to break out of it and play and have him have emotion and be less stoic?
Well, you know, in all fairness, when we did the series, in the 78 episodes, I think it did once.
Oh, we did?
A couple of times, yeah. We did an episode, which you kind of referred to, an episode called A Mock Time, when Spock was in heat. Once every so, what do you like?
Well, I said have the amorous urge. I thought it was a little better way to put it. I mean,
when it comes once every 7 years, it's heat.
I said, but to wait 7 years for that, were you happy to go back to this role for Star Trek 2?
Yeah,
were you
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. The first time we did the first movie we did 2 years ago, was a little more of a tense kind of coming back because we'd been apart as a group for about 15 years. Mm-hmm. But this time, I felt a lot closer to it and a lot more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the making of the film a lot. I think we have a very exciting picture.
Could anyone else play Spock?
Sure.
In the future?
Bill could.
I don't want to.
I don't think anybody else could be Spock.
You could.
No,
yes,
I don't think so. You put your label on that so clearly.
Well, maybe you're right in that sense. I don't know if anybody would want to, but if you're asking if anyone else could, I think the answer probably is yes.
Yeah. Is it true that what is the question? Does he die in this picture? There's a lot of controversy.
I haven't seen the picture.
You're not going to tell us whether Spock dies?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily you're going to tell us, or not necessarily does he die?
You figure that out.
This picture is about, this picture is about life and death and life.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Does he die or doesn't he? He might come back.
I just answered your question.
Life, death, and life. In other words, he might die, but he comes back to life.
Not necessarily.
In science fiction, I would say anything is possible.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let me talk to you a little bit about science fiction. We have had people talking about UFOs on the show. We had a doctor who interviewed people and read their dreams, and they had UFO experiences. You must get a lot of mail from people talking about extraterrestrial life. You know that our government sends out beams to outer space to try to get some answer from somebody else in space. Nothing comes back. How do you feel about life on other planets?
Who told you nothing comes back?
Then there's been no answers from outer space.
You haven't heard the answer.
I check my service every day. No, there's been no answers.
That's what those ears are for.
What I'm saying, we've tried every way to contact somebody in the universe. Do you, as certainly students of this, have you found any evidence?
I know people, whatever you want to call them, on this Earth today who are alien.
You do?
Yeah.
Who?
No, now, Leonard, you're serious. You're serious.
Yes.
A couple of directors.
No. Come on, I thought I could get to the bottom of this today.
You're not going to... here and there. No. Really, John, you want me to answer this question in public now?
Do you think there's life in outer space?
Yes.
Many astronauts don't.
What?
I mean, think that it comes to see us. Think that it comes to see us in UFOs.
No, wait a minute. You asked him if there was life in outer space.
All right, okay, I just changed it midstream.
Yes,
all right. Do you think it comes to see us in UFOs?
I don't know. I haven't seen any positive evidence of UFOs. But if you ask if I think there is life in outer space, I have to say yes.
Yes.
We are one planet orbiting this sun in this particular solar system. There are thousands and thousands of suns like ours, yes, and therefore hundreds of thousands, uncountable numbers of planets circling those suns. I think it's silly to believe that only this planet is blessed with some kind of life.